Good morning, everyone. I'm sure I won't have a lot of people because it's so early. My dogs are going crazy. I'm going to give it like maybe 30 more seconds. I have my coffee ready to spill the tea this morning. Breaking news, I guess. Oh, so over these liars. Oh, over these liars. Good morning. Or not good morning. Oh my God. It's like a habit. Grand rising, everyone. If people wonder why I don't say good morning, I did a post about it. I don't say good morning because morning is like a word curse. Not saying anyone that's saying good morning is putting a word curse on me. It's just something that I have studied. And so I just now say grand rising because I'm sick of the deep state cabal putting curses everywhere. So not calling anyone out or anything like that. But let me just get into this real quick because I don't know. And so it's like, here, coffee, Madyson, and some tea. Oh, my cup's broken. Anyway, so I did a post this morning on Telegram about Mel K. Now, let me tell you guys something. When I told my story, I was very clear about the truth that I had chose to get into porn, that I made that choice and then was trafficked through the porn industry and never once have wavered from my story and the truth. Okay. I have gone on Michael Jaco's show, Nino Rodriguez. I was on a show with Denise Boland and Mel K. Okay. All of these people have turned on me shortly after I went on their shows. And I know it's because they knew that I was going to be the one to expose them. And so they had to start their character assassinations and they're crazy against me. It started with Michael Jacob's wife, who her and her lackeys, after I was on his show, I think the second time, started going on all of my social medias, did some crazy video within regards to me and just attacking me. So like just crazy stuff. Now little Nino, has his lackey Beth Marie coming on all of my social media and attacking me, calling me a sociopath, everything else. Let me tell y'all something, okay? I have told you guys the truth. I am not here to be liked. I have the good, the bad, the ugly. When you're sharing your story or your testimony or you're out in the public, tell the truth, period. I was on a show with Denise Boland and Mel K. It was probably one of the weirdest shows I've been on because Mel K was trying to control the narrative so much. Like, she didn't want me to talk about certain celebrities. It was really, really like a weird show when she was controlling the narrative. So I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I'm like, whatever. Fast forward to this morning where I get a message and I'm like, listen, just because I was in the porn industry doesn't mean I know everybody, but I do still talk to some girls that are in the industry. I love them dearly. And if they ever want to get out, guess what? I'm going to help them. I'm going to do whatever I can to help them get out. Okay. So it's just this world is like crazy. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about it because it's just crazy. I get a message within regards to Mel K that she was a porn star. Well, why is she lying about it? Okay. And so I'm like, well, I don't want to call anyone out. And I like I said, I porn stars are my friends. I love them and I will be the first one to help them get out. And God says, love the sinner, hate the sin. And so I love all of them and I'm not going to like turn my back on them. But here comes Mel K, who pretends like she's squeaky clean. She goes on these people's shows that have character assassinated me down the river for years and continuing to do so today with their lackeys and gang stalkers. And here, Mel K is a porn star and has lied about it and has sat here and controlled the narrative for everybody, just like Jaco and Little Nino and 107 and all these freaking liars and cabal puppets. They've raised her voice up so we all sit here and stay compliant and we don't rise up and we don't take our country back. Who they use? It's really comical that they've made comments about me. Oh, she's just this porn star. And oh my gosh, you can't believe her because she's a porn star and all this BS about a porn star when their little puppet, Mel K, is a porn star. I'm not going to put her name out there because I don't want people looking up porn, but she is one. She's been one. I don't know if she's continuing to do it. We did look up the receipts on it, and she definitely is one. I don't watch porn, so this was sent to me, and I did look it up just to see, and I'm like, yep, she absolutely is one. So I find it really comical that the cabal puppets have said all of this crap within regards to me, have said so many horrible things, have literally used the fact that I was a porn star against me. And every week they've had Mel K on their shows over and over and over and over again, over and over and over again, over and over and over again, yet knowing that she very well was a porn star. And so, whatever they have said to me, I'm telling you right now, this is me showing you and telling you guys that they have literally lied because it hurts their wallets, because they sell BS intel with Mel K. And guess what? They needed a pretty girl to do it. They took Mel K. I don't know if, well, I know they all work under 107 because he's their Little Willie, I guess is his real name. They all work under him because he's their puppet. And so I find it really, really comical that like they literally like this is the crazy that the deep state does is they want to say one person is crazy who's speaking the truth, and they want to launch these character assassinations. They want to dox me online, which they've done multiple times, and say all these crazy things, and then they rise up the very person that they say that, oh, you can't trust anyone because they're a porn star. Yet Mel K, here she is, fucking porn star. Pardon my language. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss, but it's literally just crazy to me. I mean, it's crazy. So, within regards to that, I want to say this too. When I went on the Denise Bolin show, I was on her show multiple times. Who is Mel K? Mel K has been on the shows with Michael Jaco, Nino Rodriguez. They've all gone on each other's shows. She's based out of New York. I went on a show with her like maybe a year ago. I'd have to go back and look the exact time, but probably about a year ago. That's who Mel K is. Oh, I lost my train of thought. So my coffee hasn't kicked in. It's like squirrel. Let me answer a question. Anyway, I went on the show with Denise Bolin. I was on her show multiple times. And then guess what? Well, Amanda Grace, the fake prophet who has her cloaks and all her things and says, thus saith the Lord, God said that this is what's supposed to be. And thus saith the Lord told Denise that she can't have me on her show because Amanda would never go on her show. And guess what? These people, all they cared about was likes and follows, not about the truth, not about saving our country, not about pointing people to the real Yeshua, not this Lord or God that they follow, which is not the true God. They're Satanists and liars, just like all these fake truthers. So anyway, I find it comical. That's why I wanted to come on here today and talk about the fact that Little Nino and Michael Jaco and Scott McKay and who else? Who else am I forgetting? Charlie Ward. And Charlie Ward's never done anything to me. I just want to put that out there. He's been nothing but kind. He's never talked bad about me. And so I do want to put that out there. Whatever you think about Charlie Ward, he's never done anything to me. I'm just making a point that they've all gone on each other's shows. They've all gang stalked and attacked me, with the exception of Charlie Ward, because he has not done that. So please take that out of there, because I'm not going to accuse anyone that hasn't done anything. So they all have gone on each other's shows. They've all lied. They've all made stupid comments about me being a porn star when I have put the good, the bad, the ugly. I put my testimony on the table from day one. I wrote a book about it in 2014. I've never lied about it. And here these jerks and these cabal puppets are literally sitting next to a porn star. So how are you going to sit there and tell me that I'm not telling the truth when you're elevating a porn star's voice? Just saying. And I'm telling you, the deep state, this is how they control the narrative. This is how they control it. So we sit down, we stay compliant, and we don't stand up to the system, is what we need to do. Are there any good ones mixed into their false truthers? At this point, I mean, the ones that are good, they're deplatforming. I've talked about Jim. I've talked about Doug. The ones that are telling the truth and giving tools are not there. No one's following them. They don't want to follow them because guess what? It's a lot of work to relearn history, because we've all been taught the wrong history. It's a lot of work to learn the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. Like all of these things is hard to learn. So people want to follow the fake intel and these men. And guess what? They work for the CIA. They're cabal puppets. They all are Project Mockingbird. They all say the same thing on all of their shows. They go on each other's shows and they say something to everyone else. And like it's literally the same thing, and it's mind controlling people. And guess what? Then they hide their intel behind a paywall. Guess what? We live in America, and if it's the truth, it's free. Period. You don't have to charge for the truth. Guess what? Two things that should not be charged is Yeshua's word, okay? Because you can't pimp out God. I'm sorry, the pulpit pimps. And two is intel, because whatever is the truth should be out there so we, as the American people, can decide if what we need to do to take our country back or what we need to do to stand up. Intel should not cost anything. And if you're paying for it, you're basically just paying for a service like you would pay for, I don't know, Hulu or Netflix or whatever streaming service you have. That's what you're paying for. It's all entertainment. I mean, they've done well with Mel K. I've got to admit, they raised her up and made her look like this perfect little, awesome person. And she's gone on the Clay Clark tours and everything else and rose her up like the little cabal puppet that she is. And I find it really kind of comical at this point, because now these a-holes can't say anything within regards to me. Don't call me a liar because I'm a porn star. You better find some other reason. And I'm sure all the other receipts within regards to her are going to come out, because most women in the porn industry, 9 times out of 10, have been abused, molested, or arrested. Some kind of thing has happened to them where they end up into this industry. So I'm sure those receipts are going to come out. I really feel bad for her, because at this point, I'm sure she's being controlled. And I find it funny that she's the one that's a liar, and all of them. Like, listen, when I always say the truth will come out, here it is. God has my back every single time. And little Nino Rodriguez and his little lackey Beth, who literally is a witch, you can see the demons all around her, have attacked me. I mean, for the past couple weeks, actually months, his psycho. She continued to ask me to go on his show. I told her I don't want to go on his show again. I'm not going to be a part of these Project Mockingbird. That I've exposed them at this point. Now it's time to rise up and come together and take these cabal puppets down. And so they got mad because I wouldn't go on his stupid little show. And so then now she went and attacked me, Nino's little lackey. And funny is that one of the comments that she's made, oh, she's just a sociopath porn star. Are you not a sociopath when you're lying and having this other porn star? Guess what? They know that she is a porn star, was a porn star, whatever. They know that she was in the porn industry. They're raising and elevating her voices. It's so freaking comical. The truth comes out. Yeshua always has my back because I'm anointed, appointed, and chosen. No one can steal that from me. I am a daughter of a king. And whatever people want to say about me, go right ahead, because this right here, this moment proves that the truth is going to come out and these cabal puppets are about to fall. And guess what? If I have to go arrest every single one of them because people won't want to rise up and do the citizen's arrest, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come for their property and I'm going to give it back to the people. I'm going to give it to the hurting and the widows and what God tells us to do in the Bible. Yes, some of the books of the Bible are missing, but guess what? There's still books there, and I'm still going to do what God tells us to do. And in my heart, I believe he tells us to help the ones that are poor, the ones that are needed, the ones that are sick. I mean, whatever kind of sick you think, mentally, physically, whatever, the elderly, like these are the people that we should be taking care of. And you know what? Michael Jaco and little Nino, you guys are idiots, because you should have protected your little porn star a little better, and you should have scrubbed every single thing off the internet. Let me tell you too, this is how you know they work for the 3-letter agencies, because the majority of the videos were scrubbed off the internet. But because Derek, who was my porn agent and my trafficker, he was one of the biggest ones in LA. There's still videos out there because that's who Derek has the power to do that and still makes money, even though he's sitting in jail right now, indicted on trafficking charges. So you guys should have scrubbed it a little better. You're stupid. Okay, really dumb. I'm gonna take some coffee for that, because I mean, really, I think it's comical. I find it funny that they're stupid. So, anyway, I just think it's funny. I think that she's found out. I think that she's caught. I think that it's like I think it's sad too. I really think it's sad. And you know what? Mel K or Melody Kerr or whatever your name is, if you need help, give me a call because I'll get you out. I'll get you away from these cabal puppets. You know what? You can still have a voice, but don't be a sellout. Like these men are controlling you. Walk away and I will help you. That's my offer to you. If you don't take it, I understand, but listen, they don't give a crap about you. They're using you for their narrative, and popularity and likes and follows is not worth your soul. It is not worth sitting in the depths of hell with these psychos because that's what they're doing. They are traitors. They have committed treason. They are domestic terrorists, and that's who they are. So, anyway, that's it. I wanted to be quick on here. I literally was like, you know what? I'm going to break this news now because this is just crazy that all of these people who I've gone on their shows, have asked me to go on their tours and everything else, have made these crazy comments that I can't be telling the truth because I was a porn star. Yet here their little puppet is, and she was a porn star. So I'm not hating on her. If she needs help, I'll help her. And that's it. So I love you guys. And I don't know. Let me see if there's any questions. Maybe I'll take a couple questions. Um, let's see before I go. Grand Rising. Let's see. Um, who's Mel K? She's a podcaster. Yes. Oh, Colorado. I really do miss Colorado. I miss my family is there. Like my friends that have that been my family are there. So I just Grand Rising from Colorado because I love it. Hi Heidi. Let's see. No, not. I don't think she was on the Spice. No, not Mel K from the Spice Girls. Isn't that Mel K? This Mel K is the one that's in the truther movement, but I want to call it the liar movement because none of them tell the truth. So, yes, everything that's been hidden in dark, you're right, Hope. Everything hidden in dark is going to come to light. I've said this a million times. Truth will come out, and they can control the narrative and lie all they want, but it's going to come out. Period. So, let's see. Ariana, listen, I have no issues with Mel K. I really do think that she's controlled. Being in that industry for so long and being trafficked through it, I see how these men and women work, and these men and women like Amanda Grace and Little Nino and all of these like puppets. I really feel bad for her because in my head, she's probably being controlled. So, I think that that's it. I mean, I love Oklahoma and Maine. Aw, you guys are just so. Listen, I'm glad I came on here because y'all are just so cute. Will I talk about Julia Jean? I have talked about her on my Telegram, and yes, Sacramento. Love it. When I was a kid, we used to do field trips there in Sacramento and San Francisco because we were in Southern California. I'm not saying anything bad about Charlie Ward. I don't know whether he's on the good side or the bad side. I'm not talking about him because I don't really know and I don't follow a lot of these people. All I know is that Charlie hosted me on his show. He was one of the first ones to give me a voice, and he did not ever attack me or gang stalk me or act like a crazy person. So to me, that alone, I have respect for Charlie Ward. So I'm not saying anything negative about him. Whether I don't follow him, so I can't say, oh yes, he's telling truth or he isn't because I don't know. So, Canada, Groves, Texas, Juan is absolutely the cabal. His name is Little Willie. Or Willie, go look on my Telegram because his name is Willie. Alabama, watching from Florida. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. So anyway, my computer's about to die, but that's the narrative. They've controlled it. Mel K is a porn star. And you know what? If you guys follow her, please, anyone, don't attack her. Go attack the crazy men, but tell her if she needs help, I'll help her get out. If she needs to get away from them, guess what? I'll help them because I'll stand up to these bullies that are cowards that hide behind online and would never come up to me on a street because I'm always staying strapped every single time. And these men, I would be really surprised if they knew how to shoot a gun at all. So they would never come to me. So they have to gang stalk and a character assassinate me online. So anyway, I love all of you. William Willett, I think that is his, no, yeah, that is his name. You're right. I had to go, I was pretty sure. So I love you guys. William Willett is 107. So I'm having like a squirrel moment again. My coffee hasn't kicked in. So Pennsylvania, we had rescued a girl from there. Deborah, you should go look on Telegram about this woman. So anyway, I love you guys all. Please, if you haven't checked out my YouTube, this right here within regards to this patch, it's like a med type technology. And people that have been following me for a long time, I've had thyroid issues and a goiter. It's gone down so much from this. And I'm going to do another live within regards to it. But this, I wanted to talk about this so much because I'm like, man, the truth comes out. It was a great morning to wake up. And how can you contact me regarding my book? If you want to buy it, you can buy it on Amazon or Gumroad, the online version. And if you have any questions in regards to it, you can message me on my website, www.madysonmarquette.com. So anyway, I love you guys all. Truth comes out no matter what. It's Sunday, go outside, get offline. I mean, I know it's early, so I appreciate you all coming on here and listening. And, if you follow Mel K, tell her, she's enslaved right now. And maybe she's choosing to be a cabal puppet. But from my understanding, things that I've seen and being in that industry for as long as I was, is that they do mind control you, and it takes a lot of healing and a lot of chain breaking to get free of that. And I really, really pray that she gets free, because these men and their wives too, and the mandatory, like there's all of them. I mean, it's not just men. People think I hate men. No, there's some really kick-ass men out there that are standing up for this country, that are just amazing, and people don't follow them. And I had posted like, hey, these are the men you should follow, and then Facebook deleted it. So it shows you right there that they're censoring the ones that are telling the truth and elevating the ones that shouldn't be heard at all. So anyway, go tell Mel K, I'll help her get out away from these men. And if she's, a lot of them I've seen are so mind controlled that it's really hard for them to get out. And it's sad, but you know what? I'm going to tell you, you fake truthers, and little Nino and Jaco, and all of you ones that refuse to help with human trafficking and come on our task force because you guys say you want to help, but refuse to. TikTok mother effers, because I'm coming for you. And seeing that now you have this woman that I'm pretty 90% sure have mind controlled her to believe that she's doing something good for this country, and is probably not. I'm coming for you, and I'm going to expose each and every one of you. And hey, David Rodriguez, you can't say my name because you're a demon. And when you said on your Twitter that I've infiltrated your movement, damn right. I infiltrated the movement, because that's called the art of war. So I can expose the little a-hole and liar and cabal puppet that y'all are. So God has my back, and that's it. So Yeshua is, no matter what, whoever you follow, whether it's me or anyone else, I'm going to fail you, because I'm human. Every man or woman is going to fail you. It doesn't matter who you follow for the truth. The only person that's not going to fail you is Yeshua, is our creator. And you don't need a pastor. You don't need a person. You don't need a fake prophet. You don't need anyone to have that direct line with our creator. You need to wake up, talk to him like it's your friend. You don't need to get on your knees. You don't need to go in a closet. You can just get on your knees and just talk to him like he's your friend. And that's it. So anyway, I love all of you guys. Yeshua is the only way. And TikTok little cabal puppets, because you ain't truthers, you're liars, and we're coming for you.